Okay, this is podcast 5. Again, we've recorded this 3 times now, and hopefully now it'll work.
Yeah.
Okay, this is yeah, this so many times frustrating trying to get this stuff to work out now. But we're playing some Black Ops 2. We got Jacob here, like always. Kalen, which he might be coming in here soon. He's on the phone, so I don't know if how soon he'll be coming in here. But today, what's been going on in the news, Jacob? You know, anything?
Aaron
Talk about what
Hernandez.
you talked about. Yeah, Aaron Hernandez. We don't want to go in too much into
Aaron
that because
Hernandez.
that's still fresh. But I mean,
yeah, he died.
Do you think he was innocent?
I really didn't pay attention to the.
I didn't either. Let me look here.
I didn't really pay attention to it, so I don't really know. All I know is yesterday the Patriots went to the White House and Aaron Hernandez died on that same day. So
yeah,
I don't really. Yeah, so I don't really know.
So
people said he did it for attention. Well, yeah, some people said it was for attention, like he wanted attention.
Oh, well, on the upside, his brain goes to science.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's on ESPN.
Did they say that?
Yeah, on ESPN.com, Aaron Hernandez death ruled suicide, brain goes to science. On, of course, www.espn.com.
We've taken the advantage.
Let's see what's Aaron Hernandez's death in prison has been ruled suicide, and the former NFL star's brain is being donated to sports. I'm assuming that ESPN isn't saying like much on like the whole thing that happened because you know sports like they don't want sports to be looking bad, you know.
Yeah, I can understand that. So
yeah,
I don't really know. You know, I haven't
apparently
really been
killed some
looking
people.
at it.
I don't really know what happened.
Yeah, he apparently. I don't know. He was guilty.
He definitely guilty.
I think
he was hung. He hung himself.
Well, I don't get is where did he get stuff to hung himself? I don't.
I mean, bed sheets. He's in prison. He could use bed sheets, stuff like that. But I don't think if he was innocent, he would have just not do it. Do you know if he was like fully sentenced or if he was waiting for a trial? Do you know?
He was fully sentenced.
Okay,
he was fully sentenced. He was
so even if he
for
was
life in prison.
Yeah, even if he was
so
innocent, I'd still understand why he'd commit suicide because even if he didn't do it, there's no way out of it now.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure anyone that's fully life sentenced to jail will kill themselves after because there's no point of living anymore. You're just living in jail for the rest of your life, you know?
Exactly.
So there's no point of living.
Well, I mean, as you can see, Black Ops 2 is backwards compatible because I do my recording on the Xbox, and so yeah, here's this.
Yes.
Great game. I heard there is...
Thank you, Microsoft.
yeah. I heard that there is a lot of problems with the... Like, it's not that noticeable, but to some it is very noticeable with the delay with the controller. I watched a video with... I can't remember his name at the moment. So it's a YouTuber. I'm not gonna like quote the whole thing until I know everything that's going on with it, just because I don't want to take it as my own, you know. But Nero Cinema, that's where I got it from. He was talking about how the way the sticks are on the Xbox One are very different setup than the 360, and because of that, both the delay, because we're running, of course, this on a 360 emulator on top of the Xbox One, that it causes even more of a delay because of the stick setup on the Xbox One. But if you have the Elite controller, you can fix that.
Yeah. Understand that.
Yeah.
So.
Through with that phone. Okay, welcome.
Well, if you add your, if you add your voice, then they can hear you.
Yeah. We'll introduce you.
All right.
Welcome. Kaylin, would you like to introduce yourself for the podcast? This is the 5th podcast. It's the first time you're coming in on with us.
Yep. What's up, guys? I'm pretty new to this whole podcast thing. Yeah, just trying it out for the one time with my man Ichi and my man Jacob. And don't really know much, but hey, let's see how far I can take it.
Oh yeah. Want to tell a
Yeah.
little bit about yourself so they can get to know you?
Not really much now, considering that I'm about to graduate high school and go on to college.
So you're going
Studying.
for police. You want to be a police officer, right? Or
Well, not really a police officer, just anything in law enforcement in general. Yeah, honestly, I really, other than studying law, I don't really know what I want to do exactly. That's why I'm just doing what I do, and hopefully I can figure out what I want to do later in life.
that's great. So if you become a police officer, you just come out here and help us out, right? Just kidding.
I'll see what I could do, but
Yeah.
yeah, maybe.
What do you know about Aaron Hernandez? Like we were talking about that. That was the first subject we went on to.
You
What do
mean
you know about that?
Committing
Not
suicide.
really
thing.
much. Wait, he commit suicide?
Yeah, he killed himself.
Yeah, he hung himself.
Whoa. That's a shocker because I just seen something, I believe last week or the week before, it said that he was acquitted of a murder charge. But
He was acquitted.
Yeah. Well.
I'm
that's
not
the
really
thing.
sure if he was
died
acquitted of it, but I
yesterday.
seen something. What the
He
hell?
died yesterday.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, he hung himself.
Sorry, one guys, I gotta take this other phone call. Give me a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
that was Kaylin, everybody. He'll be back.
So, yeah, he what I said before, he died when the Patriots went to the office, White House. So,
Yeah.
yeah, all about that shit. I don't know. He said he got committed of murder or whatever, a couple murders. But I don't know. He committed suicide and I don't know. That's on him.
So you also being here in Futuristic Gaming on the gaming side of the company, would you like to say anything on behalf of all of us here? What is going on with the community?
A
you being
lot
the
of
head
stuff
the
is-
community.
A lot. I'm getting, new members. I'm just going around on different games. Not just Black Ops 2, but on different games in general, and just inviting them. Sending them messages and inviting them to the community, and that's pretty much what I'm doing for right now. Is just doing that. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing right now with the community. And when we get more and more and more, then probably there would be some other stuff happening. Or for right now, we're just trying to get as much members as possible.
Yeah, exactly. What I'm gonna continue by saying that, adding on to that, is that we're gonna be developing a community website. You can eventually link up your Xbox Live account and your PlayStation account. We're gonna have to, of course, get the APIs for that, get the OK through Xbox and PlayStation. But before then, you'll have your sign up. You can be able to see what's going on in the community, and we will be adding in contests and stuff through there, so people can go in and let's say Microsoft points, PlayStation cards, stuff like that. That's essentially where we're going with this. But
Yeah.
yeah, we're growing. Our
Yeah, we're
organization's
growing. We're
slowly but
Yeah.
surely. Of course, the YouTube channel isn't that big at the moment, but we're trying.
at the moment of time, but
We're gonna keep pumping out these
getting
videos.
there.
If you guys watch it or not, we just like making videos. I mean, of course, if we were making the
Yeah.
money, it'd be great because we could. I could quit my job and do this full time and work with. Because I mean, really, the bottom line, we're just trying to release a game and we need some way to monetize it. And if we release it for free, which we hope to do, we need still a way to bring in money. And as long as we're making money on YouTube or social media, including our website that we're developing using, a little bit of ads, try not to make it too annoying, but using Google Ads to monetize our website
Yeah.
to, get some money so we can release this game for free, as ad-free as possible. You,
Yeah.
Brian, like we have our group, me being on the programming side, Jacob here being on the community side, face of the community. I don't know how well that's gonna go. Just kidding. You know what I'm saying, Jacob?
You trying to throw jokes?
I'm trying to throw
But
shade,
anyway.
but it's I know you're gonna do
Yeah.
good. You got some help. You know what's going
Well,
on.
Yeah, I got help. We got that one other guy helping with me. So,
Yeah.
all I told him, is to do
Did you
what I'm
talk to him
doing.
about
Just
Twitter?
go on. No, I have not talked to him about Twitter. I totally forgot about Twitter actually. So, I told him what I'm doing right now, and he should be doing the same. So,
Yeah. Getting
just
people
go
in.
on games. Yeah, just go on games. And doing that.
Yeah, and if any of
So-
you people watching, if you want to come by and
Join.
actually join, just send us a message through YouTube, through our email, which is futuristicgaming at gmail.com. You can send that to us. You can go on, comment on this video on YouTube, of course, message us there, and we can get
Yeah.
you early access to the site. Site will be up. It looks like garbage now. If you want to look at it, it's Futuristic Gaming at 000webhostapp.com. That 00 webhost app is there because I'm not paying for the server. It's a free server that I'm using. When I do have it fully up and ready to go, I'll be paying a $3 monthly bill to keep the site up. And of course, doing all that for you guys, so you guys don't have to
Yes.
type in that random shit. Also, so I can
Yes.
monetize it, because as it is now, I can't monetize it. But if as soon as we start getting it up, you can message us if you want to test this out for free. We'll of course not be making any money off of it, so I mean, stuff on it is going to be very limited. No contest, of course, because we need money to monetize some of our contests that we want to do. Because we want to give back to the community, and this is going to be our way to do it.
Yes. Yes. So.
Yes.
So that's what's happening right now. As we
So-
speak, this is what's happening right now.
I heard that there was a video that another propaganda video North Korea put up that shows them nuking America. I mean,
Yes.
I've heard of older ones. They use Modern Warfare 3 footage, and an older one a couple years back. I don't know if it's the same thing. I heard about it. But, I mean, after this match, I'll go search it up and actually see what's going on here. See if it's the same one I saw before, or if it's actually legit, because, you can never tell with the news. They could be saying, oh, this is brand new footage when it came out 3 years ago. Obviously, you can tell I don't really trust the news. I don't watch the news. I don't do any of that. But I probably should if I'm going to be doing podcasts like this, so I can get some recent information. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Totally. I exactly know what you're saying. So, yeah. I don't know. There was something about North Korea that they showed off a new bomb that they had. I don't know if it was a Moab.
bomb?
I don't know, but it was. Yeah, well, it was a bomb. It was on CNN, so I don't know. But it was a bomb, and what's it called? They just showing off like what this bomb looks like, and they said this is what's gonna be shot. They said like this bomb can hit into the U.S. Like it can bomb U.S. This bomb.
Okay.
So I
Like,
don't know.
hold up, Jacob. That was a little
Yeah.
quiet there. Couldn't hear what you said. I don't know if the people heard you either. So if you want to repeat that real quick.
I said North Korea got this big ass bomb. That
Yeah.
they said that this one can fly to USA. It can hit USA.
Alright,
It can
guys, I'm
shoot
back.
all the way from North Korea to hit USA. Oh, okay. So, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I saw on CNN.
What's it called?
Jacob, don't
I
trust
think-
everything you see on CNN.
Why you say that?
I'm just saying, don't trust everything you see on CNN.
Well, don't trust anything you see on the internet in general.
True. But it's like at the same
So-
time, if North Korea really wanted to do something like that, they would have done it a long time ago, wouldn't you say?
Bro.
I mean,
Bro,
when we
just a couple
what?
years ago, they didn't have the ability to.
Well, yeah, because aren't they a third wheel country?
I mean,
So-
yeah, but their dictators are really rich.
Yeah, well, that don't mean shit.
I don't know if I can
No.
trust this. Yeah, I don't trust this at all. I'm not going to say anything on foxnews.com. Don't go to foxnews.com. Right here. This is me telling you guys right now. Don't go to foxnews.com. I don't care if they come at me on our video demonetizing this video, but don't go to foxnews.com. Really, a lot of these news sites, I don't trust a lot of news. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Don't trust everything that people say on the news anymore.
I mean, if you see if they're backed up by a certain party, then you know it's biased. Even anything backed up by a Democratic Party, biased. Anything backed up by a Republican Party, it's biased. We don't need that shit.
Okay. Well, how do you know they're backed up? That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you know that they're backed up?
I mean, if they're mostly talking about like pro this, pro that, you can also search it up and figure what they're backed by and stuff like that. Like I'm pretty sure. I gotta think. I know a couple of them out there are not biased, but Fox is biased towards Republican. Let me see real quick.
Yeah.
Cause I
didn't know Fox is Republican though. I thought they were Democrat.
no, they're Republican.
Damn. Interesting. Well then. I don't know. That's pretty weird.
Yeah, it's
It's what?
CBS, ABC, MSNBC, CNN, of course Fox, and I mean they're backed up. Their money's backed up through the bias. I mean it's really for ratings. They see Republicans. Most people are Republicans in this area, so most people in this area are going to be watching Fox News. So they back up Fox News around here.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty much how it's going to go. If you see. Like, yeah, they'll still talk down about their party, but they won't say too bad about their party just because they need to. They're still news. But, if it's something's too bad for a specific thing, then don't trust it. It's not gonna go well.
Yeah. Understand that. So,
But,
do you have anything to point out, Galen?
Well, not really, considering that I don't watch news much, but hey, what are you gonna do?
Anything that you've seen on
Other
YouTube
than-
recently?
Nothing that's worth talking about.
Nothing that's worth talking about. Talk about it anyway. Let's go. Let's see if we can build a conversation here. That's the
The
point
only
of podcast,
thing that
right?
I've been true, but the only thing that I've really been focusing on about like anything that got to do with videos, for like last like 2 weeks, I've been looking at the show Ink Masters.
Ink Masters. I've heard of it.
No.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, I've basically just been looking at videos of people getting tattoos and all, and just what can I say? They do some pretty good work.
Do some pretty good work. Bet.
Okay.
Amazing work, actually.
Have you guys heard of Westworld? Season 1 ended, so if people wanna watch Westworld,
Heard.
I think we should watch that show. We should do a podcast over that. If you guys wanna, Jacob, if you wanna watch the show here soon.
Yeah.
Season 1's over, so we don't have to like worry about something stupid happening. You could take your time on it, of course.
Yeah.
I've heard it's a really good show. If you watch the YouTube video from Film Theory, they talked about how the whole world of Westworld, like the whole area of Westworld, that's all underwater. Do you know the base of Westworld, Jacob or Kalen? Do you know anything about it?
No.
Okay, so what it is?
No, I haven't
is,
heard anything of that.
Westworld is a show that talks about like these rich people. It's the future, and they have these this like place that you can go. It's like a theme park, but it's an entire like old western world made of these hosts, aka robots that look like people, like really realistic people robots, and you can go there and do whatever you want. That's essentially what the show is. I heard it's really good. I don't know much more than that, but the theory that I saw was about how the show is all underwater, just because they have a lot of BioShock references. I know we are really into gaming here at Futuristic Gaming, so it has references to video games, because the creator of Westworld, his favorite game is BioShock. He thinks it's a masterpiece. He thinks BioShock is a masterpiece. I don't know if you guys played BioShock at all, but
I played the first one.
Yeah, that's the one it's based on. Is the first two is the one that they have references to, being that those were the ones that have underwater chambers and stuff like that. So essentially, Westworld, according to this theory, is because it's so huge. It's like 500 square miles, and it's just all underwater in an underwater chamber.
Yeah.
So
I can see that.
let me hear you guys tell, like, Jacob, I'm gonna hear you tell a story as if you were in a chamber underwater. What would you do? Like, in a world like Westworld where you could do whatever you want, like, what would you do if you were the owner of this place? How would you have it set up? Like, what would you have it set up as?
Well, first
Nope.
First of all, I'll have me a king chair. First of all, I'll have me a king chair.
No, I'm talking about have a theme park, like, all underwater, like, do whatever you want, make it look like whatever.
I'll put like roller coasters, Ferris wheels, go-karts.
500 square miles of a theme, like, you're gonna have one of these boring ass theme parks, just like any of them that you can go to in the above world. Like, outside of that, like, and here you can make it like Old West again. You can make it like whatever you want. The medieval times mixed with future technology. Like, you could do whatever you want in this underwater park. Like, make it realistic.
I don't know, like, what I would do.
I feel like you just
go out
and have like a world for you to live in. Like, that's what you would do.
I don't know. Like, I don't know what I would do. That's hard.
Like, you gotta have something better, Kalen. You gotta have something better when Jacob said. Cause shit, Jacob's is boring.
What's wrong with roller coasters?
What's wrong with roller coasters? You can go to Cedar Point. You can go to Disney World. That's all overground. Like, what do you?
You can go basically anywhere to get on a roller coaster, bro.
Yeah, down here you make the rules. You do everything. Like, it could be your own utopia.
Utopia. Oh God.
Let's see. What would you have, Galen?
The only thing I can really think of that comes to mind
I'll make it like
right
Hot
now
Wheels.
is just gaming.
This gaming.
Other than that, no.
Make Call of Duty real life.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah. I'll do that.
So you mean
I'll make Call of Duty real life.
Just hold a war underwater, is what?
I wouldn't say make it like exactly to what. Basically, Call of Duty in real life is just like any war. Like, you're in the military, it's basically just like joining the military with you. But other than that,
so really all you need is just a virtual reality. Shit, you can do that now,
true.
Man.
They're coming up with this type of technology where it's like a VR.
Yeah, VR. Samsung has it, and the PS4 has VR.
Yeah, I know, but it's like you're I don't know. I seen it on Facebook, I believe, last week, where like this guy, he was hooked up to like some type of machine, and like he had VR, he had virtual reality glasses, but he was also tied up like some type of machine, where like you're actually in the game. You know, got I want to say like a fake M4, and like virtually, it's like you're actually in the game. Like, I seen it, and I'd actually love to try it if I can find where anybody has it.
Yeah, I think some of those are like actually made.
Yeah.
Like, I think, okay, I'll tell you what my idea, if I had this ability to do what they did in the show Westworld, to have my own underwater world set up, I would make Walking Dead in real life. But I'd be like the main character, like I'd be the one that never dies, but I have to make it feel like I would actually be scared. Like, you don't go in there knowing that you're going to be the one to live, but you go in there and it feels completely real to you. Like make Walking Dead zombies come up to you and shit like that. They actually try to look like they're actually trying to kill you, and you're living The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Right there. Like, that would.
Okay. I pray to God that this never happens, but I would actually love for like just to like see how far I would make it if something like that were ever to come. But hey, I pray to God that I can live to see at least 95.
Live to see 95. You want to like live in a world with that, but you also want to live to 95. Could you imagine a 95-year-old Kalen sitting here trying to kill zombies? Oh, you little zombies, get off my lawn!
I mean,
Get off my lawn,
I mean,
zombies.
hey, look at them. Look at the man that's in Black Ops 2 sitting up here blasting zombies with a nerd, a cowgirl, and I want to say a sci-fi nerd.
Oh,
I'm like,
stranger?
hey, he's
That
living his
guy's crazy though.
Yeah.
He's crazy.
True.
Yeah, he's just out of his mind all the time.
I mean, hey, you also gotta think about it. If you like really pay attention to like the characters that they have in like any typical zombie game, like there's either gonna be one girl, a geek, and an old man.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying like old, but like
That's usually the
now
characters.
now that you think about it, that is what you
Yeah.
usually see. That is what you usually see. What Walking Dead, like every season, think of it. Okay, first one, you had that old man with the RV, right?
Yeah.
There was a
Yeah.
lot of girls there at that time, like the sisters, the like all that shit. Then later seasons, it's like we have the farmer, stuff like that, and like there's always an old man, and there's always, I mean, of
Always.
course, yeah. I mean, you don't have to think about like the girls
Stupid
and,
server.
like or the actual guys in there. Everything in there is
Yeah.
all like there's
I
always
would
an old
want to
man.
see if there was all females. I would want to see
All
like if there
females.
was
I mean,
all
that's
females.
possible. It's completely
Yeah.
possible. But Jacob, you're being a
I
perv,
mean,
so
yeah, it's possible, but you also
Wait,
gotta think about it.
wait,
If it's
what?
like a
I'm just fucking.
Jacob, I mean, yeah, that's true. I kind of want to see that too, but you also gotta think about it. If it's like all females in The Walking Dead, and like typical, I want to say like typical high school girls, you know, like
Oh, don't
like
offend people.
cheerle-
Don't offend the snowflakes.
no offense. Okay, I'm gonna say this as a disclaimer to all women who ever seen this podcast. No offense. This is nothing that has to do with female. I mean, hey, I'm a ladies' man. I love women, all skin colors, all nationals, all races, everything. I'm not
Now
that
they're
type
gonna
of guy.
think now they're gonna think you're a white racist.
What?
That's what they're gonna think. I mean, no, I'm just fucking with you.
Well, what can I say? What can I say? I'm a young, average black man. Just hey, trying to make it in the world.
Trying to get something.
Trying to get there.
Just trying to make it in the world. I'm trying to live my life. Trying to not end up in a box 6 feet under at a young age. Hey, like I said, I'm trying to live to 95.
Trying to live the 95.
Right now,
It's-
my black brothers is being killed by the same person that I'm trying to get into academy to. Really, that's ironic. That is ironic and shocking.
Well,
What?
I mean, a good friend of mine from high school. He's an officer now. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I kind of like lost myself here, but I mean, he's a pretty cool guy. Like he's in high school, I would have never guessed he'd become an officer. Just considering like the way he acted and stuff. Like, I never expected it.
I mean, true. I mean, yeah. You also got to think there are some good cops. There's some bad cops. But hey,
Yeah.
I don't plan on being one of the bad cops. If I turn out to be a bad cop, I will turn my badge in myself. Like,
I mean,
that's
there's
not
a
the
bunch
that's
of good eggs. There's people
not the
that
type
just,
of
like,
motivation I
hand
want to
in.
live.
They feel like they're going a little too far. Some of these people will just hand in their shit. But
Yeah.
let's get back to what you were saying with the cast of all girls, like with Walking Dead. What would you?
But-
what would you?
I mean, hey, I would actually be surprised if I'm watching Walking Dead and I see 4 girls kicking ass. Well, dead ass.
What,
For that matter.
okay, what would you be surprised about? Let's dig into your mind real quick. Let's dig into your mind.
I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. There's some girls out there that can really whoop ass. Like they can take hits, they can take
Yeah.
shots, just about anything. There's some girls that are just tough as nails.
Well, yeah.
I mean, hey, look at the United
Yeah.
look at the United States Army. They're finally letting women enlist into special forces.
Yeah.
My point, tough as nails. So, hey, I salute the women. They finally get the respect that they deserve.
Amen. Oh, you're not in the
Yeah.
game anymore. I'll invite you back in.
Yeah, it's been kind of glitchy. I don't know why.
So, what
So I
else?
keep-
What else? You know?
Do I know? I keep seeing these videos on YouTube about the world end and that type of shit. Like, we have never seen anything like this. 2017, 2018. Why is nobody talking
Yeah, that's
about
kind of
this?
thing.
2017, 2018 events. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that reminds me. With that whole North Korea finally deciding to bomb us type of bull crap. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do not believe in that. I don't.
They're not.
I mean,
They're
like,
not gonna do it, bro. Every country say that they're gonna bomb America, but they don't do it. Come on now.
the only person who
Remember-
ever came to bombing us, I believe, was Japan back in 1940s.
why
and
would
they
they bomb?
surrendered.
They almost bombed us. Is what you're saying?
I believe so. After we bombed them, they tried to bomb us back.
No,
but
they surrendered after. Yeah, they surrendered after.
Yeah.
I-
After we dropped the H bomb on them in here, what was it, Hiroshima? I think.
yeah.
If I'm pronouncing that right.
Something like that. I don't know.
So
To be honest with you, I kind of suck at history, but that's pretty much like the only thing I can actually remember
Hiroshima
is
and
that we dropped the
Nagasaki?
H bomb on them. Yeah.
I thought it was the A bomb,
Okay.
like the hydrogen bomb.
Yeah. I don't know. You may be right. It might have been the H bomb or the A bomb or I don't know. A B C A bomb B bomb C bomb. I don't know.
Some type of bomb.
Yeah, A bomb. We dropped A bomb.
A bomb.
Oh no, you're out again. What the heck? Okay. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
logging onto
kinda...
Twitter onto my personal account real quick, just to see so I can talk about because I saw a number of tweets today. With
Yeah, we
About
dropped the
what?
atomic bomb on them. United States, at the order of the President Harry S. Truman, dropped nuclear weapons on
Japan.
Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and August 6th, August 6th and August 9th, 1945.
Yep,
Interesting.
that's the day it happened.
And why is that my birthday? We dropped a bomb on the day of my birthday. Wow.
You coming in, Black Viking? Coming in, Caden?
Somewhat depressing. That is somewhat really depressing.
Boogie 2988
My birthday-
is doing. He did tests today to see if he's ready for bariatric surgery. How do you guys feel about bariatric surgery? You guys
Wait,
know
who
what it
did
is?
what?
Boogie
is it?
2988. He's a YouTuber. He does. He's great. I mean, I don't know how much you guys know about him, but I follow him quite a bit. I've seen his live streams. I mean, beyond just Boogie 2988, he's Francis Rage. If you guys know, like the Francis videos, the Rage videos that he does, but just all around great person, I think. He's going for bariatric surgery. How do you guys know what bariatric surgery is? Before I go on.
Nah.
Bariatric surgery is where you get like the fat removed and stuff like that. You go to surgery to remove fat.
Okay.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about that?
My cousin did that.
Really?
He
How's
got
he doing?
surgery to remove his fat. He still has a stomach.
So has his stomach.
Yeah, so I don't really know how it went. I think I might be wrong, but I don't know. He says that he got surgery to get his
What the
fat
hell?
removed,
We
but I
can't-
don't really know.
Yeah, I mean, bariatric surgery I heard is very, very dangerous. People that have had it, they don't live like sometimes they're like they have a full recovery, but a lot of the times they're like sick for a long time after, like pretty much meaning like it's not even worth getting it. But I mean, it's completely understandable to see you go from this to that, and other people think that it makes you like lazy. But personally, when I get down to it, when I see videos more and more about it, you really have to work a lot to even have the ability to get it. Like, you have to get down to a certain weight. Like, if you're above a certain weight, you have to get down to a certain weight before you can even ask to get it, pretty much. Which is what Boogie 298 was. He's doing his test to see if he's qualified for it. See if he's down to the weight, down to the mental. Like, I think he's doing a mental test today. But yeah, that's what's going on with Boogie 298. I pray for him that everything goes well.
Yeah. I don't really know who he is, to be so honest with you. I don't even know who he is.
He's a great... Also, earlier this morning, he said, Happy 420, please smoke responsibly, or just play video games instead. But, I mean, you know, just being... He's does comedy on YouTube as well, so... He's a little comic. Justin Roiland. Okay. This guy, co-creator of Rick and Morty. He talks about he got the new Rick and Morty game out on Oculus. That I've been waiting for that game, but I of course don't have an Oculus yet, hoping that I would have gotten one by the time it came out. But he's got their Oculus, the Rick and Morty Oculus game is out, and I'm probably going to be watching videos on it here soon. Just because that's a game I've been hyped for. It's of course,
I didn't even know they were even making one.
Rick and Morty, one of my favorite shows. I've bought the first 2 seasons. I'm not watching the 3rd season. I'm going to buy it, which I don't know if how well they think of that, because I don't know how much ad revenue they bring in from it when it's on Cartoon Network. But I'm going to end up purchasing the show. Purchasing the season just so I can actually have it, you know. I'll watch it whenever I want. But until then, I'm going to continue watching seasons 1 and 2 on rerun and not get any of the references for season 3 that I am so hyped for. Just because I'm going to sit and watch the whole season in one sit through. What else is going on here?
I didn't even know they were making a Rick and Morty game. That's interesting.
There's a couple of them. Go to adultswim.com and you'll see some stuff about it. Okay, what you guys play any fighting games at all?
I did play Mortal Kombat. I played Mortal Kombat, and that's about it. I usually played Mortal Kombat. Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah.
So that was the only fighting game I have. Mortal Kombat is actually good.
You didn't play Smash Brothers?
Damn, I cannot get a kill.
I don't. What kind of fighting games do you play, Itchy?
You ever play Smash Brothers?
Yes. Okay. Yes, I did. That was the others. That's the other other game I played.
That is the shit. I play Street Fighter. I play Smash Brothers. Favorite, of course, Smash Brothers. But that's just because I'm terrible at
Super
fighting
Smash
games when it
Bros.
comes
With
Yeah, I'm terrible at the combos on Street Fighter, stuff like that. I've played Mortal Kombat, never really got that into Mortal Kombat, and Killer Instinct, which Killer Instinct I thought was pretty easy.
Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct I did too.
Yeah,
I was trying to think of that other
combos,
game.
you literally just tap every single fucking button and you end up doing like random ass combos on that game.
Yeah,
but,
they actually
Street
had
Fighter,
Killer Instinct was actually E3. Well, not E3, esports.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good at defending in fighting games. Other than that, I don't know how to do combos or anything like that. Of course, you go play Super Smash Brothers. All you got to do is press the B button, and you have your special move right there. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't have a Wii U or Nintendo
I want to
Switch,
get
so I
the
play
new
it on the
Switch.
3DS.
I want to get this. I want to get the Switch.
Yeah, the Switch. I heard they're making a Switch Mini. Let me search this up real quick. That's something I want to talk about. Switch. I've heard about it. I don't know if it's official.
The Switch just came out. They're
It's
already
something
talking about making a.
Yep, Nintendo Mini Switch expected 2019. It's just like getting I'm assuming it's gonna be just like the Xbox One S or like a slimmer
How
Switch.
slimmer can they make the Switch?
I
I'm being dead serious. How slimmer can they make it? You see how slim that thing is? How
You'd be
slim
surprised.
How
They can make it like your
the
phone. You just
sor-
put it. It's like a phone in your pocket.
The slimmer,
like this.
they slimmer they go like. Really, a phone.
That's
Come
what's
on
gonna
now.
happen. Just don't make it. Just don't let the batteries explode.
Well,
Right.
like if the games you had, can you still be able to play the games that you bought with it, or you have to buy a whole all new game?
No,
with
it's
that
the
stuff?
same. It's same because the Switch doesn't play disc.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys.
Hello. Switch doesn't play disc. They play cartridge just like the 3DS. So I mean, I'm assuming it's gonna be the same games. Same
They
hardware.
don't. I'm gonna be. I don't know. I feel like the Switch. I feel like the Slim is just. It's no. It's not. There's no reason. to
Well,
make it
I
Slim.
hope they put a better
that's-
screen. I hope they put a better screen into it. Something that won't scratch because they're gonna need to. Because right now they have a plastic screen, like that scratches up. There's people. The people I watch don't really have problems with it, but it is a problem. Like a screen scratching.
I would
People
wanna
have
see-
the Switch
Wait, so
bending
what's
due
the
to heat.
graphics on there?
I
Yeah.
can't say. I think it's 720 undocked and 1080 docked, and some games 900p, which is pretty good.
That's interesting. Is that better than the Xbox One?
No, not even. It's I mean that just because they can have them in 1080 doesn't make it better than Xbox One, because Xbox One also has games in 1080. But most of their games are in 720p, I believe, undocked, and 900p docked, which that's pretty much the same that they have the graphics for on the Xbox One most of the time. Right, not 720, but 1080, 900, all that stuff. But the Xbox One is quite a bit more powerful.
And then with the how many
I'm not even
RAM
going to talk
and
about
all
the
that?
Scorpio right now. Scorpio is vastly it's like very powerful, but it's all going to have to do with who's going to buy it. The less people are saying that they're not going to buy it. I heard people in our party earlier saying they're not going to buy it, but I'm praying they do. I pray people will buy it, because the more people that buy it, the better it'll be. Like that, they put so much work into that console.
Well, this is what's gonna happen, and I already know this is gonna happen because it's happened with 360, with the Xbox One. If it's that much more powerful than the Xbox One, they're going to have to. They said that they're in the same family, the Xbox One and the Xbox Scorpion. They're in the same family, but the Xbox Scorpio is way more powerful than the Xbox One, where possibly the Xbox One won't be able to handle the Scorpio. The games that they make for the Scorpio won't be able to handle on the Xbox One. So what they might do is, say, forget the Xbox One and just make them for the Scorpio.
But
you can't make it for both
do that
games
right now, just because of the promise they made. But like I said, it is way more powerful. They have to make sure the games work on both consoles. But if more people get a Scorpio, the more likely Xbox will let them just make Scorpio exclusive. The more likely we'll be able to get more 4K games on Xbox. The less people, though, I'm hoping more and more people buy the Scorpio. I hope that's a good seller. Because if it isn't, then the Scorpio's not going to have any 4K games. Nobody's going to make games for the Scorpio. Nobody's going to do any of that shit. They need to buy it. I'm not saying they need to, but I'm really hoping so, because I am going to be somebody that's buying a Scorpio. I'm going to get a Scorpio. And because of that, I hope more people get it. And I hear people saying they're not getting it, and I want to know why. Because these people on the Xbox One are like, I'm not getting a Scorpio. And, I'm okay with them not getting it, but at the same time, it's like, hey, please get one. I want enough people to get it that it becomes
4K.
Yeah, we can have more 4K games if you get it. Games will be better. Games will run better. But even if we don't get the 4K games out of it, the same games, we play the same games, the person with the Scorpio is still going to have a foot up because it runs better.
Yeah, so it's gonna process better. It's gonna be faster. You know,
Yeah,
there's gonna be probably less delays. You know, it's gonna run better. So
which I also want a Pro as well, but the Pro is not as strong as the Scorpio. But if the Scorpio doesn't do good, they're not gonna make any games that work better on the Scorpio than the Pro. That's bottom line. Like, if it doesn't sell well, then all these cross-plat games are not gonna be better on the Scorpio than the Pro. Which the Scorpio is more powerful than the Pro.
Well, I don't know. I want to get the Scorpio. I want to acknowledge 4K, But the only way to do that is more people buy the Scorpion, then we're most likely to get 4K games.
Well, I'm not getting it really for 4K because I don't have a 4K TV.
What are you getting it for?
I'm getting it for the better runtime. I'm getting it for the better runtime. I'll eventually get a 4K TV, but it runs stuff better. The OS is going to be more responsive, which all of us as Xbox players really want. Like, not all of us, I'd say, but people like me, sometimes it really bothers me with how slow this thing sets up, especially considering that I have a PS4 right upstairs. I don't really play it because most of my friends are here on Xbox, but I have a PS4 right upstairs, and it loads a lot. It does all this stuff a lot better.
Well,
they look identical when you're playing them. They look identical, but when you're loading stuff up, doing that type of shit, it feels worse on the Xbox.
Yeah. Well, how well would the Black Ops 2 run on the Scorpion? Probably way more better than
It's
on the Scorpion.
running on an emulator still, so it's not going to look better. But the latency may be better. That's all I can say. Latency may be better because you're running better emulator, but it's an emulator on the bottom line. So how well do you expect it to run? Just expect it to run it at least as well as it did on the 360. Because that at most as well, not at least as well, at most as well as it ran on the 360. So it's not going to run any better than it did on the 360.
Yes. I don't know. I want this game to be backwards compatible. I want all the colors to actually be backwards compatible, Not backwards compatible. Remastered. I want all the games to be remastered.
We all do.
Remastered? I mean, I feel similar, but I want them to be able to, I mean, this is very hard to do, but also be playable with the older games, which would kind of force them to update patch and stuff with the older games, and they just replace textures and stuff like that. But that's really hard to do, and I don't think they're going to do that, just because that is a lot of work.
How would they do that?
How would they do it? They'd use the same firmware, same stuff like that, and just make the new game run with better graphics. But again, I don't think that's ever going to happen, just because of how hard, and they'd have to like literally develop new technology to do this. But that'd be great, but that's not gonna happen. If they're gonna remaster a game, I don't want us to have to rebuy the game to experience the better experience. Because when they remaster it, people stop caring about the older one, and if people can't afford the newer one, which I of course will still be able to get the remastered game, I would be one to get the remastered game, but the people who are still playing 360 that want to play the remastered game, or that want to play when the remastered game comes out, the Xbox One people, or the PS4 people, and the PS4 people will be leaving them in the dust, and that game will no longer be updated. I'd like the updates to go to both the older version and the newer version, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know. It's possible, but
it's barely though. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Barely.
I don't think it's that possible. It's not that possible. It's not impossible, but it's really hard to do.
Well, I don't know. You're obviously, if they remaster it, you're gonna have to pay for it again, of course, That
Yeah.
you're not just gonna make it this remastered game and you're not gonna pay for it. This is
Yeah,
Activision we're talking about.
of course.
So you gotta get Activision's money hungry. Usually, all
Exactly.
companies are money hungry. Video game
I mean,
companies are money
again,
hungry. So
I of course love talking about as much that how money hungry they are, but on the other hand, you got to remember they have to. On the bottom line,
they are a company.
They have to please
They are
their investors. They have to
yeah.
please their investors. That's what they have to do. Their investors
Yeah,
are what they
well,
care
they
about.
are a business.
Yeah.
So they have to do what they have to do, and that's of course the bottom line. And of course you gotta understand their side, but they also gotta understand the consumer side. You're paying as much money, but you're wanting to get paid for. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's all a bunch of you're never. I don't think you're ever gonna see a company put out a remaster game for free, unless they're a indie game, which possibly I don't know even that too. But yeah, they need to get their pay, and if they know that this game's gonna be successful, of course they're gonna want their money. It's a
Oh, yeah.
business.
So I see a picture here of Kevin Smith. Great guy. I love
Yes.
watching Comic Book Men. I love
Execution out there.
I love his movies. I can't. They're blanking out of my mind. But he's a writer for movies. He's a film writer. Loves comic books.
Yeah.
Obviously runs his own comic book store on AMC. He has the show Comic Book Men. I don't know if that's still running. I haven't seen it in a while. But
Yes.
love the guy. He's oh my goodness, I can't remember that. I gotta search him up. No, Maggie. No, don't go up there. I gotta remember this.
I don't know.
person.
I don't really know who he is.
Yeah, if here, I'm looking at his IMDb right now because I gotta remember the movie.
Yeah.
Jay and Silent Bob. Yeah, he's Silent Bob. This guy, the best guy ever. Jay, if you ever seen the movie Zack and Miri Make a Porno, he's on there.
Huh.
Have you seen that movie?
I think so. I don't know. I've seen a lot, so I don't really know
It's,
what I've seen.
Great,
But,
hilarious people. I love the movie. Love the guy. Great person. Nerdy as fuck, just like me. Or I guess more.
Ha!
But,
Nerdy as fuck, just like me. Yeah.
Yeah. Last thing I want to say on the podcast before we go is about Logic's new album coming out here on the 5th. I want to say I pre-ordered
Oh
it.
yeah.
Black Spider-Man, great song. Love Black Spider-Man.
UAV inbound.
Yeah,
I don't
I got
really
the
listen to-
Donald
I don't
Glover
really
reference. There's a Donald Glover reference in there with him actually going to be Black Spider-Man, but yeah, that never happened, of course. But
Well, I don't really listen to Logic. That's the thing. I don't really listen to him.
yeah, I mean,
And
I
that's
try to
just-
get
I
you to
don't
listen
know.
to him, but I can't make you listen to him. I'm actually about to do a speech here next week on actually, like, of course, in speech class, college, doing a speech on as if his album has already released, and I'm doing a toast to Logic next week. And it's gonna be 2 to 4 minutes. I might record it, put it up. It's gonna be kind of stupid, kind of cheesy, just because I
Kind of
really,
cheesy.
yeah, and really don't do any of this. And album isn't really out yet, so I'm making up quite a bit of stuff. But I'm trying to figure out what to do. I wanted to play a song, play one of the songs on there. Either
You
Black
have to keep
Spider-Man
it
or
school
everybody.
appropriate.
Yeah, I mean, school appropriate for college. Pretty much all my teacher asks, like, don't cuss the whole fucking time, but we can cuss. Like, it doesn't really matter. So,
Killer drone inbound.
I mean, her husband's
Yeah.
work is like a reverend, so I don't know how much cussing she'd tolerate. But I mean,
I
it's
don't
not
know.
that much cuss words in Black Spider-Man. It's really
Hunter-killer drone
it's really a song about, like, as far as I could tell, what I took out of it is like, hey, yeah, like, I am who I am, and I like Black Pride, that type of stuff. That's what the song's about, being proud of who you are, and that's what the whole song's about. That's the album is about everybody. Like, it's not him, it's about everybody. I've watched stuff on it. Great man. I love Logic for not only his music but for how he is.
Yeah.
Watch his YouTube channel, of course. But
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't
that's-
really watch his YouTube channel either. You told me that he plays video games while he's like making songs.
or he just plays games on his channel. He doesn't do the games and do the songs at the same time on there. But some of his songs
You told
have
me while he's-
references. Some of his songs
you
have
told me
references.
while he's playing. I forget what it was.
Or Anonymous does that. Anonymous does that.
I don't know. You
Yeah.
told me he plays video games. Like while he's playing the game, he'll like try to rap a song. You know.
No, that's Anonymous.
I don't.
I don't know about
Okay.
Logic. I don't know if Logic does that, but I know Anonymous does that.
Okay. I don't know. I was just going off what you said, so. But you wanna? Is that it?
That's about it. If you want to say the goodbye, like I'll let you say the goodbye. I know Kalen Jr. is on
Goodbye.
the phone. Goodbye.
Yeah, he's on the phone right now.
Yeah, I mean,
Good
we tried
luck.
this podcast
I'm
so
actually
many
back.
times.
I
Actually
didn't know
back.
my mic was muted.
Yeah, here. Let's,
my bad.
Let's let you say the goodbye, Kalen. Let's hear you say the goodbye.
See you, fellas. Hope to be on the
See ya.
next one.
Hope to be on the next one. Hopefully we don't. The next one doesn't take 5 tries.
Yeah. Okay. Talk to y'all later.
Talk to you later. Yeah, we're gonna have so many goodbyes.
Peace out.
Yeah, let's see you guys. We'll see.